Hello everybody. Oops, so continue. Load new game because we have no save file. I have a root beer. Jason of Aeolus is getting married. Of course, these assassins are going to ruin the party.
Alceme, this I vow to you. I will love you forever, in this life and the next. I promise you.
No! Alceme is down! We got the greatest hero helping Jason. There's my man Hurt. Come on, guys, use your shields. Don't run into the arrows. Of course, I can't say the same thing myself. I forgot what buttons do what. Okay. Okay. Command buttons. I don't even get my first kill. Okay. You go, Herc. There's my man, Hercules. Oh, he's still standing? Stay down. Okay.
The training room.
Okay, we can't attack until we're in combat, obviously. It's been a while since I played this game. I'm more of a spear guy. Actually, I'm more of a mace guy, but where is he at? You go, Herc. You're my bet. fact, my favorite character in this one is actually Hercules, Atlanta, Achilles, and I think Pam is the third hero. Hercules! Okay, where do we go? Oh, jump the balcony, okay.
I'll circle around. Meet you at the front.
Oh, Hercules, you can make that jump. Okay, sword bad. Okay. That was an auto save, I think. People are dying, and I can't even find a way around my own kingdom.
He doesn't leave the room. Kill the king.
You're not gonna defeat Jason. Okay, that's not the way out. Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh. Oh. Entryway. Come on, Jason.
King Jason!
You got the shield, Jason. Use it. That guy died for nothing. There's my weapon, the mace. Hold R2. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's... BAM! That's why I love the mace. Yeah. Pound enemy. Ooh. Or we can up the stairs. Okay, oh, you're invisible walling me, ain't you? Okay, I gotta go back down the stairs? Oh, I don't need the sword. Can I go back to the mace?
Captain Iris! Protect the king!
ducking and let me hit ya. Back to the mace.
He's a black tongue, Jason. Stay here, Iris. Leave me. You men, go with the king.
Yeah! Hercules! He doesn't feel that. I'm not stopping until I pound him. Aries, Athena, and Hermes.
I won't let you go.
Okay. Kept thinking there was a side map, but I guess there isn't. Nice to know that the future has automatic doors in Greece. Back in ancient Greece, you know, you got them running
I
by.
will do everything you ask of me. Why then? Here, of all places, on your sacred island, I do not accept it. If this is your will, I do not accept it.
Zeus. There's the man, the legend, Hercules.
Jason, your uncle was looking for you. He wanted to know when you plan to give last rites to Alceme.
If I send her spirit to the underworld, I'll never get her back.
Get her back? How?
I don't know how. I don't have the answers yet, but there must be a way.
I wish I had the answers to give you. But perhaps I know someone who could. Someone whose business is answers. The Oracle at Delphi.
Delphi.
If anyone would know, it would be her.
Yes, the Oracle. Master Argos finishes a great ship as we speak. It will serve.
Delphi's not easily found, it's said. Does he know the way?
I don't know, but I aim to find out. Come, we'll ask him ourselves.
Oh, remember, your uncle is ahead in the courtyard. He wanted to speak with you.
I don't
I
trust
told
him.
him I'd let you know.
Warden, sir, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
New life will be good for this place.
Jason would have to consent. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't. He loved her so. That would be a reason for war, and you know it. King Jason, how can I express my sorrow?
Thank you for your sympathy.
My cousin and I were surprised to learn of the friendship between Hercules and yourself. How did you meet?
Iolcus is a land sacred to Zeus, Hercules' father.
Jason has been kind enough to offer his hospitality as the warden of Zeus when I've come to visit.
That's another thing. This Warden of Zeus. What does that title mean?
All kings of Iolcus who complete the 5 trials of Zeus assume that title. In doing so, we swear to defend this land and the honor of Zeus against all threats. In some ways, it's a ceremonial title that reflects the strong attachment between Zeus and Iolcus.
But what does the Warden do exactly?
The Warden is responsible for ensuring that the people of Iolcus receive justice. I often hear the cases of the people and offer judgment and arbitration. Another duty is to enforce the law and punish those who break it.
A truly noble calling. Is there more?
Most of a warden's time is spent training and preparing for situations we hope never arise. When a warden has a son, he turns to his boy's training, preparing him for the trials he's to face. That training is the basis for a lifetime of dedicated practice and devotion.
Such dedication. Is there anything else?
The Warden of Zeus is charged with defending the island of Iolcus. We take a sacred oath to never leave this land once we pass our trials, and to be ever vigilant against any threat. In return, each warden earns Zeus's protection. No warden has ever fallen in battle on Yolkin soil.
Fascinating. What else?
One of the warden's most important duties is to perform a number of ceremonies in honor of Zeus. For example, the warden performs the first sacrifice of the harvest season each year. As the god of hospitality, Zeus demands that we also care for any traveler who arrives on Iolcus. The warden personally sees to the safety and well-being of those travelers.
Your hospitality is second to none. Are there other duties?
I'm sorry. I have some urgent matters to attend to. Perhaps we could speak of my duties some other time.
Oh, I see. Of course.
It took a while to figure out how to talk to people. It's kind of like a bar or whatever. You have to be very careful. Man, this is just such a great game. Hey, come on, these doors open like the gods themselves.
There you are, Jason. It's good to see you out of that mausoleum. It isn't healthy to linger over the dead, nephew. Iolcus needs its king. Captain Idas has finished his investigation. Petitions await, and we must set a date to give last rites to Alceme.
There will be no date for that.
What? Jason, I am your uncle, and I care for you. The will of the gods may be a mystery to us all, but to deny Alceme her last rites is unnatural.
Until I'm certain there's no way to bring her back, I will not do it.
Bring her back? Alceme is dead. You seek the impossible.
Impossible? Orpheus convinced Hades himself to allow his wife to return to the living.
Orpheus made a deal with Hades, but he broke it. Eurydice never saw the light of day.
But she could have. Orpheus failed, but that does not mean Jason would if given the same chance.
I'm going to Delphi, Uncle. I'll find my answers there.
This is the despair of grief. You're not thinking clearly. Alceme would not approve.
Do not presume to say what she would think, Uncle. Alceme lies in the mausoleum behind me. I speak for her now. And I say she was a daughter of Aries. And if there is any way to bring her back, she would demand I find it.
I understand your ardor, Jason. Have you thought this through? Delphi is not found on any map. Find 100 charts, and each will point a different way.
I would trust Argos' charts above any other. Hercules and I will go ask him ourselves.
Very well. I know better than to argue with you when your mind is set. I will consult our records about the location of Delphi, in case Master Argos doesn't know the way.
Thank you, Uncle.
Delphi, I pray you find the answers you seek, nephew. I will go to the royal court and maintain some semblance of order there.
But then why kill the princess? On her wedding, no less.
I think they were sending a message to all of Greece. We must prepare for war.
Ionia would not be so bold as to look westward for conquest.
King Jason, my family and I grieve for your loss.
I thank you.
Some of the other guests and I were discussing the reaction of Mycenae to this tragedy. Do you think Mycenae will seek revenge for the loss of their princess?
Mycenae must be told who was responsible. King Lycomedes is no friend to the Black Tongues.
You're right, of course. And yet, King Lycomedes is not known for his understanding. I'm curious, King Jason. Why was Alceme's father not present at the wedding?
He was occupied, mediating a treaty between neighboring islands. As king of Mycenae and a priest of Ares himself, His presence is enough to ensure peace between rivals.
I see. May Hera bless you.
I think they were sending a message to all of Greece. We must prepare for war.
Wait a minute.
So I thought.
Zeus protect you.
And you, Photius.
I have a message from Master Argos, sir. He says your ship is nearly finished. He awaits your inspection aboard the ship itself.
Thank you. Was there anything else? You seem troubled today.
It's Thano, sir. My closest friend, and a good servant to you. He was killed in the attack. What's more, he died in my arms, and gave to me his final words, meant for his wife, Agatha. It isn't an easy message to bear, sir, and I've yet to find the resolve to do it.
Thano fell beneath my roof. I'll deliver his final words.
I don't envy you the task. What he told me, as he lay dying, was that he always loved Agatha, even though he was not always faithful. He hoped she would remember him as a good man, if not a perfect one, and find it in her heart to forgive him. You see, not the easiest matter to address.
It is delicate. I'll give this message to Agatha.
But then why kill the princess on her wedding dress? I think they were sending a message to all of Greece. We must prepare for war.
Ione would not be so bold.
What it means.
Just a band of marauders. Ione...
No stone will ever capture your beauty.
Hail, sire.
Guard Pathras, what troubles you?
Grief, my king, for your loss and for mine. My younger brother Timaeus was killed in the attack.
Timaeus was your brother? He leapt in front of me and took an assassin's arrow. He died in valor.
His ambition went beyond a noble death. Captain Idas had just promoted him to be the guard's standard bearer. And now this. How can I face my father with such news?
Timaeus died for me. It's my responsibility to tell your father.
You do that for me? Speak to my father, Manason, at his farm?
Yes, but there is something you must do. Guard Pathras. See that the spear of the Yulkan standard bearer is sent to your father in honor of Timaeus' sacrifice.
Such an honor would no doubt ease his suffering. My thanks to you, King Jason.
No.
Sir, I'm sorry. We were just talking idly.
It's all right.
It's just that we've heard so many rumors about what happened. I don't know what to think.
The threat is over. The danger is past. As for who is responsible and why it happened, leave that to myself.
Of course, sir. It's a comfort to hear that from our warden.
Warden, sir. Forgive us. We were speaking of matters that do not concern us.
What happened here concerns us all. We need not apologize. When we have certain knowledge of what took place, it will not be kept secret from the people.
You are as kind as you are wise, sir.
What do you think it means?
Come on.
Just 3 fatted bull.
I thank you both. Captain Idas is finishing his investigation. We'll know more then.
Okay.
Gentlemen, if you'll excuse me.
I think there's some dialogue missing, but okay.
The gods must be propitiated. There's no doubt this is a sign.
This is where I first met Alceme.
When you were children?
Yes. Her father, King Lycomedes, left her in the care of my father while he was at war. 10 years she lived here.
Alceme, come back! She is willful, King. You must watch her carefully.
She'll be safe here, Lycomedes.
Indeed. No one knows. Not even my voices. Alceme!
Are you spying? Here, Father!
I see you've met young Jason.
King Lycomedes, sir.
Jason, word of advice. I know my daughter. You're going to have to keep your wits about you.
Come, Hercules.
There she is.
King Jason.
Elvis, I didn't know you were among the injured.
Oh, it was nothing. I'm recovered mostly. It's just my poor parents.
What do you mean?
My parents don't know what happened to me, nor do I want them to. They're old and in ill health. Why let them worry? Could you tell them I'm well? That I've just been too busy to see them?
Of course. Why burden them?
I knew you'd understand.
Rest now, Elvis. I'll speak to your parents.
What a view! You can see for miles here.
Open the door, servant. Okay.
My father was a great man. I am sorry, Jason.
He's with my mother now. In Elysium. He lived a life of honor.
My father was very upset when he heard the news. Said that Greece had lost a great king. I agree with him, but I also think Greece has gained a great king. You outrank me now, King Jason. I don't know if I like it.
Alceme, marry me.
What?
Before I knew what love was, I loved you. Every second I look at you, I love you more. Marry me, Alceme.
Yes, Jason. With all my heart. Yes.
I will find a way. Come.
Nice to see these flashbacks. Nope.
He saved Elvis. That's what she said.
The sacrifices of those who died in defense of this land will never be forgotten. Be proud of your men and women, your sons and daughters, your kin. They honored their vows. May we give as much to honor our own.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in the
Plunder, perhaps. But then why kill the princess on her wedding, no less?
Okay, we are going in circles actually.
We must prepare for
You have King Lycomedes ask Jason for his daughter back?
I think they were sending a message to all.
Oh, Herc, come on. This is not Skyrim.
Ione would not be so bold to look westward for conquest.
These men rest easy.
Yes. Humility. Olympus must see that we are humble men, lest such trouble visit our homes.
Okay, come on.
What do you think it means?
Just a band of marauders. Ionian raiders trying to sack a small kingdom.
But then why kill the princess on her wedding dress? I think they were sending a message.
Okay, here we go.
Hail, King Jason. Lieutenant of Aries, how goes the training?
Lieutenants Myron and Platon are putting the new recruits through their paces. They're rough, but they'll learn.
Perhaps I could teach them a thing or two. Would you?
Listen up, you men. You've a rare honor today. King Jason himself is going to show you how a warrior fights. This is one of our newest recruits, King Jason. Breathe, boy. Can't have you passing out before you started. Don't be nervous. Try your best.
That was easy.
That's how you do it, men. Now you understand why he's the warden. Perhaps the king will show us how to fight against multiple opponents. King Jason?
Of course.
Right. You two.
Let's make it 3.
As you say, my king. You three. Learn from the king.
Oh, what's that? I thought you were down already. Come on. This guy is beating your butt.
I hope everyone's paying close attention. You all have a lot of work to do. Some of the men were asking about how to deal with a spearman. Perhaps you and Lieutenant Myron can demonstrate.
Lieutenant Myron, when you're ready, have some of the recruits join you.
The spear offers reach and precision. Watch the king and learn, recruits. Watch how he reacts to my spear.
Come on, are you gonna come out? We're gonna hide.
You honor us, King Jason.
I just taught me well. But it's up to all of you to train hard.
Another lesson? Against Lieutenant Platon and his mace, perhaps.
Lieutenant Platon, when you're ready, have some of the recruits join you.
The mace is a weapon of deliberate power. You men keep an eye on how King Jason contends with it.
Gotcha.
Well fought, King Jason. We can all learn much from you.
What do you say to one final lesson? My sword could use some practice.
Lieutenant of Aries, when you're ready.
The sword is quick and agile. Learn from the king and how he responds to my attacks.
Okay, one more to go.
You're the best warrior I know, and you have been for some time. This has been an honor for us all, my king.
Hail, hail! Hail, hail! Hail, hail!
Continue your training. Remember, you fight for Iolcus, so honor her with your effort.
Hail, sir. The new recruits are raw, but they've got promise.
I heard you were the first to raise the alarm during the attack, Myron.
Yes, sir. I spotted those Ionians while patrolling the palace and made the call to arms. I just wish I could have found them earlier. Perhaps Queen Alceme would still be with us.
No, Myron. You did your duty, and I'm grateful for that. I have no blame in what happened.
I thank you for saying so, sir. Work is the best remedy for tragedy, I believe. I best get back to helping these new recruits.
Yeah,
Hail, Warden!
Lieutenant Platon, I just says you fought like a lion during the attack. Well done.
6 Ionians felt the kiss of my mace. Praise Aries.
I didn't know you were a follower of Aries.
Aye, sir. Most of them are choose Zeus as their patron, but I'm an Aries man like my father before me. I find his blessings are best suited for this type of work.
Do you bring Aries' virtues to the guard?
I do. And to be honest, I think the guard would benefit if more men did as well. The followers of Aries believe that the warrior who thinks long lives short. Cowardice and shirking comes from thinking too much. No, us Aries men believe in doing, not thinking. We speak plainly and act directly. That's the Aries way.
Aries is the lord of battle and courage. What are the patrols and regulations of a guard's life?
I'm not fond of them either, but there's more glory to be had here than on a farm. That was the choice I had, and it was an easy one to make. Besides battle and courage, Aries also rules over manliness, instinct, and virility. And those are traits that help a man in all walks of life, if you get my meaning.
And do you bring Aries' virtues to the guard?
I do. And to be honest, I think the follow... No. Us Aries men believe in doing, not thinking. We speak plainly and act directly. That's the Aries way.
As you were, Lieutenant Platon.
It's Platon. There was 3 of them, right? Marion.
The men continue their work. We'll round them into shape before long.
Very good. Train them well.
I think they were sending a message to all.
Okay, how do we get to the farmlands? It's been a while.
They are barbarians who worship the old gods. They don't even acknowledge Zeus.
Like I said, they're mad. Why come here? Seems a remote place.
She should be better here.
Poor Thano. This was his job.
Yep.
But they technically weren't yet married.
Takes a while to get used to this. I'm probably going to be wandering around the castle for the whole video until I figure a way. Jump!
Ionia would not be so bold to look westward for conquest.
So I fought.
Okay, I'm back to the sanctuary back there. Don't remember the game being this. Okay, the door.
He saved Elvis. That's what she said.
I know it came out of there.
Bulls offered up to Zeus.
Just 2? My people sacrificed 3 fatted bulls, 6 heifers, and...
Okay.
My people sacrificed...
May have to use the map. Okay. Of course, this is not easy, because none of the doors open.
You have a king like me ask Jason for his daughter back.
Okay, I'm gonna go left. Should go forward. To the right.
Observe it. You were saying?
Because this is where I get confused, because it says I should go forward. I got a door that doesn't open.
I've already sent word to have 2 prized bulls offered up to Zeus.
Just 2?
Stairs.
That flower's name was Alceme, our queen we sing to thee. King Jason, I am Antiphon, royal poet. May Hermes guide your path in these dark times. When I have felt the sting of loss, my devotion to the messenger has always been a comfort.
How so, Antiphon?
We often see Lord Hermes as the most light-hearted of the Olympians, a trickster, a storyteller, a rogue. But he is also the spirit guide. When I have lost a loved one, it helps to remember they pass to Hermes' care.
I imagine Hermes' virtues help you with your poems.
Without them, I could scarcely call myself a poet. Followers of Hermes place wit above all other qualities. As we like to say, strength wanes and beauty fades, but only wit grows day by day. We also value agility of mind and body. It's said the best poets and the best swordsmen all pray to Hermes for his blessings. Diverse company indeed.
What poem are you working on now, Athena?
Ah, yes. I've been composing an elegiac verse to honor the memory of Princess Alceme. Perhaps the king would be willing to assist me?
What sort of help do you need?
I'm trying to find a worthy start. Which of her many qualities do you think I should treat first?
She did have many. But I would begin with her strength. She was a daughter of Aries, proud and fierce.
Very well. Let's see. A fire burned on Mycenae, fierce and strong and bright. A torch of courage, a flame of valor, a beacon in the night. That flame has since extinguished, but for those who saw its might, we call that fire Alceme. May we always praise her light. It's a start, at least. To honor her, much work must be done.
If you seek to honor all her virtues, you have a very long poem ahead of you. I leave you to your work.
An honor, sir. Perfumed with tender kindness.
Yeah, it's... Okay, I'm getting somewhere. Like I said, it's... The cast was kind of a confusing place. I hope I'm not going... Is it just the stairs?
We call that fire Alceme.
Finally.
It's ill fortune to see you the night before our wedding.
It is ill fortune not to see you any night or any day.
I'm told Argos' ship is almost ready for us. Where will we go first?
Alceme, I have sworn to watch over Iolcus.
I know, Morton. You have your duty. Fortunately, Iolcus is so perfect I could stay here forever. Now, King Jason, this humble princess of Mycenae is going to retire. And she does not expect to see you again until such time as you are ready to wed her.
But I will see you tomorrow. It will be the best day of my life.
The best night, too.
Is something the matter, Jason? No, it's nothing.
Yeah, just getting lost around my kingdom.
I can feel that villain's traces here.
Really should be an arrow. Okay.
Her charm was
Guess you just go forward. Come on.
What valor! What courage!
I think they were sending a message to all.
That's a dead end.
Ionia would not be here until the quest.
Just a band of marauders. Ionian raiders.
Oh boy.
Small kingdom.
I've already sent word to have 2 prize wolves. Offered up to Zeus.
Just 2? My people sacrificed 3 fatted bulls.
Okay, I am just running around in circles.
Propitiated. There's no doubt this is a sign of their anger.
That's just gonna lead to the roof, is it?
Be the same as a show of humility. Servant.
You were saying?
Hercules, if you can help me knock down some walls, it'll be very helpful. Because I have no idea where I'm going.
That's not what I do.
if I came in there, I should just go forward, right? Of course, going forward means nothing when the doors don't open. So what do I do? Because now I'm back here.
It's terrible.
New life would be good for this place.
Just go forward.
I think they were sending a message to all.
So young.
Go to the end. I'm trying, guys. I'm just lost. Oh, is this the commission room?
Hail, King Jason.
Captain Iris, how are you feeling?
Better, my king. My pride was injured more than anything. Was a time those Ionian dogs wouldn't have had a chance.
You fought bravely, my friend. The odds were great.
I've got three things for your attention, Jason. First, we have the results from our investigation of the attack. Second, I just received a report of a disturbance in the village. And lastly, there's a private matter I would discuss with you.
Let's hear the investigation report.
I'm afraid it's both disturbing and disappointing.
What's the disturbing part?
The assassin bore all the markings of a Black Tongue. His dress, his weapons, his tattoos, and of course, his marksmanship. Jason, I went to that balcony. There's not a bowman in Greece who could have made that shot.
Disturbing indeed. And the disappointing part?
We still don't know why he came. The Ionians? That's easy. They're mercenaries. They came for plunder. But why Alceme was targeted? What anyone could have hoped to gain from it? We've learned nothing.
The Ionians. Are we sure they were nothing more than hired mercenaries?
As far as we can tell. We traced this particular band back to Ithaca. They were there about a month ago to reprovision. Our sources say they spoke there of a new job they'd just been hired for. A well-paying job.
What do you know of the Black Tongues?
Just the common rumors, really. They're a cult that worships the dark titaness Hecate. Like the Ionians, they place the old gods above Olympus. For centuries, the Black Tongues were the most feared assassins in Greece. I don't know if you remember, but when you were a boy, Alceme's father, King Lycomedes, waged a war against the cult. Until this attack, everyone thought he had eradicated them.
Apparently not. What is this report of trouble in the village?
Apparently, Zeno of Thessaloniki has arrived on Iolcus. His brother Menander fell during the attack.
Yes. I heard he was among the guests who were killed.
As you can imagine, Zeno is none too pleased. Thessaloniki has never been a friendly neighbor. Those cheese eaters have been jealous of Zeus's favor for as long as anyone can remember.
I remember this Zeno. Loud, arrogant sort. Fancies himself a general.
Aye. Well, he's down in the village shouting at anyone who will listen, demanding compensation for his brother. He's got a couple of men with him, and the guard who made the report says there was a witch with him as well.
What is this private matter, Aries? You know you may speak freely with me.
Yes, well, it's time for me to step down, Jason. I'm not the man I once was. This attack made me realize I've grown old. I can't ask men to fight for me when I can't fight for them.
More than any man in Iolcus, you've earned the right to choose when your time has come.
I've got 3 men in mind who can do the job. The sooner you make your choice, the sooner I can start training them to take my place.
I trust your judgment, Aries. You know the men better than anyone. Make your choice, and I'll approve it.
As you wish. I've already called for the men. Ah, here they are now. Lieutenants Aries, Myron, and Platon. You men all fought with distinction and have served Iolcus well. But only one of you may be called to serve as captain. Lieutenant Aries, step forward.
Yes, sir.
Iolcus calls you to duty. Will you captain her guard?
With all my heart, sir. Aries, I know you to be a good soldier and an honest man. Follow Idas for a month's time, and then call yourself captain. May you always be first in battle, and last to stand in our defense.
I am honored, sir.
Dismissed.
Okay, I'm getting through the walls.
I thank you, Jason. I'm sure my wife, Cipriana, will thank you too.
After a few months with you around all day, she may change her tune.
I'd like to go tell her the news.
Of course. Let's finish our business, then you can go to the village. To be safe, let's keep the watch double, Aries.
As you say, Jason.
Nephew, what news?
Nothing yet. There's a disturbance in the village I must see to, and I must still speak with Argos.
When I have a moment, I will see what I can find about the location of Delphi. Jason, will you hear the petitions before the court?
Yes. Call for the next petition.
Yep, petition.
Jason will now hear petitions. The court recognizes the Honorable Mecistus, emissary of King Lycomedes of Mycenae.
Mecistus, I hear you'll be leaving for Mycenae shortly.
Indeed. I will return with difficult news. The king's daughter, murdered on her wedding day. What message would you have me give King Lycomedes on your behalf?
Tell him I will not rest until Alceme is avenged.
While the king will certainly expect justice, he will have hard questions about how this happened. Not just who was responsible, but what did you do, King Jason, to protect his daughter?
Clearly not enough. But I will undo this. I'll bring back Alceme.
I will give King Lycomedes your message. Perhaps his high opinion of you will not change.
Jason, will you hear another petition?
Yes. Call for the next petition.
Yep. Petitions.
The court recognizes the guardsman, Orestes.
Hail, sir. We've been holding a handful of Ionian prisoners pending your orders.
How many are there?
5, sir. One's a captain, or whatever their equivalent is called.
And they've been questioned?
Yes. Captain Idas says they've said all they have to say. What should we do with them, sir?
Execute them. But not before they've been flogged and marked, so that Hades himself will know their crimes.
It will be done, sir.
Jason, will you hear another petition?
Yes. Call for the next petition.
Gotta be vicious.
The court recognizes Katya, a farmer's daughter.
Sire, I appear before you to beseech your favor.
What is it you would ask of me?
Allow me to give last rites to the dead Ionians and the assassin. No one has yet done this. If they were evil men, Hades will judge them. But to deny last rites is to deny the will of the gods.
Is it?
I believe it is our duty to see that all the dead are sent to Hades, regardless of what they did in this life.
I was taught as much myself. But there are exceptions to every rule.
Will you let me, sir? I will perform the rites myself.
Your devotion is to be lauded, young Katya. And you are right. For the dead whose time has come, it is our duty to pass their spirits on to Hermes, so that he may guide them. Your request is granted.
I thank you. I knew our warden was noble.
Jason, will you hear another petition?
Yes. Call for the next petition.
The court recognizes Philo, a shepherd.
King Jason, a black lamb has been born to my flock. As is custom, I've come to ask your blessing before the animal is sacrificed to Zeus.
A black sheep is quite an omen.
The animal will not be sacrificed to Zeus.
But Jason...
Let it be sacrificed to another god. Apollo, Aries, Athena, Hermes. Choose one of them.
I cannot make such a choice, sir.
Pelias, surely the other gods would look favorably upon such a rare sacrifice.
The lamb is an omen of change, so consider what course you see before you. A sacrifice to Aries would increase your chance of victory over your enemies. If you want wisdom on your path ahead, then propitiate Athena. Honor Apollo, if you desire peace for your heart and your kingdom. If you know not what you seek, then choose Hermes, and may he bring you fortune no matter the path you take.
Let it be sacrificed to Apollo.
It will be done as you command.
The people are content. There are no petitioners this day.
Yeah, Apollo's going to be our main god to heal us. Okay. Nope. There we go. Finally.
Here did Iolcum, favored of Zeus, defeat the giant Typhor to claim these lands. Iolcum vowed that he and his descendants would forever honor Zeus and protect his sacred island. And so was founded the kingdom of Iolcus.
Your palace would be at home among the great houses of Athens or Mycenae.
Not really. I had a hard time finding this place, Hercules. It's been like years since I played this game.
Hail, sir. There's reports of trouble in the village. Some foreign warrior demanding to see you.
I'll see to it. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, there's a person. Come on.
Welcome, King Jason. May the blessings of Apollo's light shine upon you. What can Pandora, a humble fortune teller and follower of the sun god, do for you?
What type of fortunes do you tell?
I ask a person questions about their relationships with their fellow man. Then I interpret their responses and align them with the constellations of the stars.
Let's see what fortune you can see.
A man's most difficult choices involve the relationships he has with others. Which of these relationships shall we explore first?
Duty to king and country. Let us speak of that.
You are a scout in a king's army. A neighboring kingdom threatens your border. A fragile treaty keeps the peace, and you have orders to honor it. On patrol, you spot a soldier from the opposing kingdom hurriedly racing back to his side of the border. From where he was on your side, you see a scratched pattern on the ground, a signal for an invading force. What do you do?
I'd chase after the soldier and slay him on his own land. Treaty or no.
Your answer is guided by the constellation Lupus, the wolf. Of what shall we speak of next?
Let's speak of my fellow men.
You are a shepherd. You suspect a neighbor who is neither kin nor friend of opening your gate and grazing his flocks on your land. This shepherd's pastures lie between yours and the great forest. The wolves have been emerging from the forest in force this year and have claimed many of his flock. The wolves have spared your sheep while they grow fat on his. What do you do?
I'd recognize that I benefit at his expense. He serves as a buffer between my sheep and the wolves. I would suggest that we work together to solve the problem.
I feel the sway of the constellation Libra, the scales, in your answer. Of what shall we speak of next?
Speak of friendship, the bonds between comrades.
You are a poor guard, as is your closest friend. You learn that someone has stolen the devotional offerings from the local temple. You discover it was your friend who did this. His wife is very sick and requires medicine he cannot afford. He offers to split the money with you if you keep his secret. A large reward and a likely promotion await you if you arrest him. What do you do?
I would let him keep all the money. He's my friend and he has need. The temple be damned.
Here, I sense the stars of the constellation Lupus, the wolf, in your response. Now we have only the matter of family to discuss. 2 suitors vie for your daughter's hand. One is a prince who will lift your entire family in stature and wealth, but your daughter doesn't love him. The other is a lowly farmer whose land is poor, but whose heart is rich with your daughter's love. If she marries the prince, there will be peace for 100 years, but she will live a short and unhappy life. If she marries the farmer, she will live long and happily, but the land will be plunged into brutal warfare. To whom do you give your blessing?
I would give my blessing to whomever my daughter chooses as her husband. I would trust in her judgment and support her happiness.
In this matter, your answer aligns with the constellation Pygmalion, the sculptor.
So, Pandora, what fortune do you read in my responses?
For you, duty stands behind your personal sense of honor. Instinct is your truest guide. In society, the common good is the highest goal. You believe people should work together to solve their collective problems. The bonds of friendship run deep with you. For friends in need, there is nothing you wouldn't do. You would honor your family, and yet you would treat a stranger with equal respect and hospitality. Your dominant constellation is Lupus, the wolf. Wherever your path leads, you will race forward headlong without fear. Your choices have shed much light on the man who stands before me. I hope you have found my humble fortune illuminating in some small way.
I did. Thank you. I must be going, Pandora. Be well.
Apollo bless you.
Here Diaphanes, renowned architect, was shown by Apollo the temple and palace he was to build. As he gazed up at the cliffs, he was blinded by a beam of light. Shielding his eyes, he saw the outline of ghostly buildings high above. And thus the palace of the kings of Iolcus was built to honor the vision he had been given.
Let's deal with this guy first.
Look who finally decides to grace us with his presence! King Jason himself! It only took you all day!
You are welcome on Iolcus, Zeno. What can I do for you?
You can spare me your honeyed words for a start! I didn't come all this way from Thessaloniki for your hospitality. My brother already suffered that fate.
I am sorry for Menander's loss. May he find his way to Elysium.
Not good enough. No, not by a long way, King of Iolcus. There must be compensation, tribute. Your lands here are rich. Your herds are fat. Clearly you've grown soft with Zeus's favor shining down upon you. Things are much different on the rocky soil of Thessaloniki. A hard life makes men tough. But you Iolcans wouldn't know about that.
Save your insults, Thessalonian. Why don't you just say what it is you want?
I will bring my brother's body home. And with it, my ship will be full of Iolcan wheat and sheep. And then, each year, on the anniversary of Menander's death, you will send 10 girls on the cusp of womanhood to me. Never! This is what I demand in tribute to the memory of my murdered brother.
I will see your ship loaded with grain and sheep. I know the people are hungry in Thessaloniki, but no Yolkan girls will ever be paid in tribute to you or anyone else.
That's right! You tell him, King Jason, I am not here to negotiate. If you refuse my demand, then my men and I will take our own revenge!
You disgrace your brother's memory with this display.
The lure of tribute brought him here. He doesn't care about his brother's memory.
Do I not? You will see how much his honor means to me. Consider yourself challenged, Warden.
Name your terms.
My men and I against you and your behemoth. Your guards will take no retribution against me after I kill you. When you fall, I take my brother's body and the tribute I have named back to Thessaloniki.
No!
And your stake?
I hold here my brother's mace, a weapon worth more than anything on Iolcus. Blessed by Poseidon himself. This will be my stake.
No one wants it.
No. You will swear here and now, before these witnesses, that your family will make no further claim for tribute. Should any try to do so, they will forfeit the honor of your family name.
Very well. So I swear. So swears Zeno of Thessaloniki.
Tell us when. You boys take all the time you need.
Jason of Iolcus dies today! Kill them!
One down! Take him out! That was easy.
Finish it, you Yolkan dog!
Take your brother home, Zeno.
I won't forget this, Jason.
Leave the mace.
What?
Your stake. Do you forget?
Bah! A curse on Iolcus!
It is a fine mace. Do you think it really was blessed by Poseidon?
Who knows?
One thing's certain, it'll see more honor with you than that for you.
Be careful, King Jason. He had a witch with him earlier. She may still be around.
A witch.
You don't know that, Thaddeus.
You should have seen her. Markings all over her body. And she was asking about the assassin.
More like demands, really. Did any of us see him? Where did he come from? She was very interested, all right.
Did she say what her purpose was?
We asked that. She said, wolves always hunt in packs. Thought that a strange reply myself.
Mostly, she was just pressing. Almost brought my wife to tears. She's keen on it, I tell you. Intense. Like she's got urgent business.
And what'd she look like?
Strange. Foreign-like. No Yolkan woman would wear the dress she's wearing, I'll say that.
And she's got these markings, tattoos and such all over. Legs and feet and arms and face.
Dark hair, piercing eyes. Clean her up a bit. She could be passably fair, I suppose.
Why, you dirty old goat! That's enough of you!
Yanula, please! I'm just trying to give the king a good description.
Where is she now? Did you see her leave?
That we did. That Xenoman was yelling up a storm, and I saw her slink off.
It was real strange. She had her ears perked, like she was listening for something. Then, all of a sudden, she pricks up, and she was off like a bolt toward the Crypt of Kings.
I heard her say under her breath, "I've got you now," as she ran off. I swear on Olympus.
Thank you. I'll find her and see what she's up to.
Okay, let's do some side quest.
I want to go swimming and dive off the docks. But Argo says I'm getting in the way.
You're looking more like your father each day, Yami.
My father promised to take me to the beach.
Be good, Zarya.
Jason.
Idis, how is village life suiting you?
It's only been a few minutes, but so far I think I can get used to it.
Get used to it? Is it that difficult?
It's Elysium, Cypri. There, happy?
I'll leave you two to your business. Come, children.
So, what are you going to do without the guard?
Farm.
Farm? Farm what?
Grapes or barley? Haven't decided yet. Barley practically grows itself, so I'd have more time to fish or hunt or just sit with my children. But grapes, now there's a challenge that could keep me occupied. Give me something to do with myself.
I know you, Idis. You'll be bored within a week if you don't have something to do, some problem to solve. Try the grapes. I've heard farmers can spend a lifetime growing them and still find more to learn each season.
As my king commands, grapes it is. I'll send some raisins and wine to the palace soon enough. I hope you're here to enjoy them. I hear you're heading for Delphi.
I'm going to bring her back, Idis.
I pray you do. Here, Jason. I've given this a great deal of thought.
I do like Idis.
My sword. I want you to have it.
Growing up, training, I used to marvel at this sword.
I know you did. But remember, weapons are only as good as the men who wield them. This one, it's a good sword, and it served me well. But with you, I think it can become a great sword.
I am honored, my friend.
Thank you, Jason.
Keep him out of trouble, Cipriana.
Keep him fed, Cipriana.
My father promised to take me to the beach.
Yeah, Idis is awesome. Okay. Oh, Hercules, come on. Can't climb.
for dealing with that obnoxious man. The nerve to demand such tribute.
He was nothing like his brother. Let us remember to mourn for Menander.
That we can do. There's been a lot of mourning here of late.
Our neighbor Agatha lost her husband in the attack. He was a servant to the palace. Poor Agatha and her son Sinon. That boy's taking it very hard.
Farewell. Hopefully there won't be any further distractions here.
Look, Heroes, it's the king.
What could he be doing here?
Oh no, please, no! Help us! Is she...
I'm sorry. Your daughter was seriously wounded, but she is mending.
Oh, Hera, help me! This news will be the death of me!
Steady, wife. He said she's recovering.
When can we see her?
Before I set sail, I'll leave instructions for her to come visit you.
I won't rest easy until I see Elpis again.
Don't worry yourself sick, wife. The king said she'll visit soon.
Yep. I gotta find the husband. Come on, camera, work with me. Okay, these are non-talkable people. Empty house.
Thank you for dealing with that
He was not...
Poor Agatha and her son
Fit.
Nobody in the house?
Here was born Amphinome, wife of King Trion. Though a farmer's daughter, she was gifted by the gods with beauty and virtue. Such was her grace that Hera blessed her union with the king, and so she became queen of Iolcus. My mother, fine queen indeed.
Come on, get over the empty house. Of course, that's the captain and his wife and the children. Okay, where is the, That's them. Them. Because they're neighbors, apparently. Just a Not time for that yet. Okay. We're gonna have to do the map again. Because I know the place has a...
I was raised in a village like this, a long time ago. Now that is a boat.
Okay. These people are all over the place.
Sinon, listen to me. We have family in Thrace. We'll be welcome there.
We can't just leave. Iolcus is our home.
Your father is gone, Sinon. Our lives must continue.
But only on Thrace? No, Mother. Here is where my father is buried. Here is where I'll honor him.
Sinon! Forgive my lack of cheer, King Jason.
Are you Agatha, widow of the servant Thano? I have a message for you. Your husband's dying words. His message was simple. He loved you. Always. From the moment you met. He asked that you remember him as a loving husband and father, and hoped his son Sinon would live to honor him.
Thank you for telling me, King Jason.
If there's anything I can do.
My son and I have each other. Nothing else can help right now.
Okay, I got that quest out of the way. After spending an hour around the castle,
Welcome.
Do I speak with Mnason, father of Timaeus?
Aye, and Pathros too.
It is only Pathros now. Your son Timaeus is dead.
Dead?
He lost his life in my defense.
I see.
Your son had recently been chosen as our standard bearer. Did the guard deliver his spear? The spear upon which is borne the Yolkin standard.
Aye, it was sent down. Thought I was meant to hold it for Timaeus. My son, he was... Since he was a boy, it was the guard this, the guard that. All he ever wanted was to serve you. Though he no longer lives, that spear may still serve. Please, keep it in his name.
In Timaeus' name, I accept this spear, and let he receive the glory of the work it does.
You do my family honor. Should you see Pathros again, tell him I know he did all he could.
I'll see that Pathros comes to visit you himself.
Yeah. Let's deal with the witch. Well, not deal with her, I mean... And then we'll see the shipmaker, Aeolus. There we go.
Here lies the Crypt of Kings, the final resting place of the royal family of Iolcus. In this crypt are kings and queens, wardens and champions of Zeus. May their honor live forever.
Live on you all, many come away!
The great Medea, how far the mighty have fallen. Your power has grown feeble.
Has it?
Finish him! Oh. Forgot! We have a boss fight. There we go. Where is he at? Bert, did you take him out?
Forgive me. I lost myself again.
Are you all right?
I am weak, but it will pass.
That Black Tongue called you Medea. I assume that's your name?
It is.
It's time for answers, Medea.
Then ask your questions, Jason.
Who was that man you killed?
His name was Siklos. Typical Black Tongue. Cruel, devious, and fanatical. When I heard of the attack here, I came as quickly as I could. Their assassins never work alone.
How would you know that?
You see the markings I still bear. Are they not answer enough? In another life, I was one of them. Until I realized the powers I gained came with a terrible price.
Your sorcery nearly killed all of us. Do you have no control over it?
There was a time no follower of Hecate could hope to match me. Now when I call upon the full might of my powers, it threatens to overwhelm me.
Medea, do you know why the Black Tongues targeted my wife?
I don't know why, but I know this is not their first attempt. They tried before when she was a babe on Mycenae.
What?
When your wife was born, King Lycomedes traveled to Delphi and spoke to the oracle Pelagia. Whatever he was told, it got the Black Tongue's attention. Assassins were dispatched to both Mycenae and Delphi. Lycomedes thwarted the attempt on your wife, and the assassin Lysander failed to eliminate the oracle Pelagia. It's said he fell in love with her, and together they fled, never to be seen again.
So that's why Lycomedes waged his war.
Yes. His name was cursed by every Black Tongue in Greece.
Medea, I seek to restore my wife. The Black Tongues are at the heart of what's happened here. Your knowledge of them would be helpful. And in return, I offer you allies in your fight.
If you try to bring her back, the Black Tongues will flock to you like moths to a flame. There'd be no need to chase after them.
Go to my ship. Tell Argos to give you a room.
Jason, are you sure about this?
Your friend is right, Jason. I am not safe to be around. I sometimes lose myself, as you have seen.
We can keep your power warded. That is, if you are willing.
It would be the only way. Very well, King of Iolcus. I will hunt with you and lend what aid I can. I will prepare the wards to secure your ship.
Far too much sorcery being cast about for my liking. Why did you ask her along, Jason? How can you trust her?
There are forces at work we know little about. Prophecies, Lycomedes, the Black Tongues. Knowledge I can hold on to as an advantage. Besides, you saw what she did to that assassin. This is the war armor of the kings of Iolcus, last worn by my father, Trion. I have never had occasion to don this armor. I hoped I never would. But Iolcus needs me now. Her queen needs me. The journey ahead may be difficult. This piece of Iolcus will journey with me.
Well, the way ahead looks daunting. Remember who you fight for. Iolcus is more than its fair fields and proud bluffs. It is mother to us all. We do not stumble over mountains, my son. We stumble over stones. Step safely over every stone, and you will cross the mountain.
Now, to see about our ship and Delphi. To the docks.
Yeah, we're gonna need that armor.
You ever wish for a normal life, Jason?
Oh. To the docks.
Greetings, King Jason. I am the Dockmaster, Nestus. May Athena's 5 virtues be with you always.
Do you follow the Virgin Goddess?
Aye, sir. I make my devotions to Athena. I find her principles help me lead an ordered and disciplined life. That comes in handy when you oversee the motley pack that works these docks.
Athena's wisdom must prove a help when dealing with old Argos.
That it does. But that's not the only province of Athena's rule that I take interest in. Athena is the goddess of justice. In the village, I hear petitions too trivial for your attention. She is also the goddess of crafts, strategy, and military war, all worthy disciplines. Truly, the domains of my goddess form the core of good society.
You mentioned the 5 virtues of Athena. What are they?
Wisdom, justice, courage, discipline, and humility. These are the 5 virtues of a worthy life. I strive each day to achieve these qualities. Some days are harder than others.
Row us out to the ship, Nessus.
Of course, sir.
Jason, how are you? My heart broke when I heard what happened. This ship was to be a wedding gift. Now it's something else, I suppose.
Perhaps it still will be, Argos. Is she ready to sail?
Aye, she's girded and fit for open waters.
Good. I have her maiden destination. Delphi.
Delphi? What in Hades do you want to go there for?
I have questions that need answers. Answers I can only find on Delphi.
Argos, you know the way.
I've sailed most every patch of sea in Greece. I've never seen the shores of Delphi. Part of me thinks it's just a myth.
There are tales of heroes who've been there.
Aye, and each claims it's in a different place. I'm sorry, Jason. I can't steer you there.
Elias said he would look into it. We should check back with him.
Now what about this Medea woman? She says you told her to come aboard. Nearly scared me half to death. She just walked up behind me in the deck house. No rowboat, no nothing.
It's all right. She'll be coming with us to Delphi.
It's your ship, but you need to see what she's done to her quarters below decks.
Very well, Argos. I will.
It's irregular.
The ship's a sight to see. Let's have the tour.
Certainly. We can start right here. Now, you've already seen her size. She's the biggest ship I've ever made. She's also the fastest, mind you, but we'll get to that. The hull is soft fir wood, light and strong, and resin-coated to keep out the sea. I made a few modifications to the classic structure to make room for the rowing apparatus, but we kept a shallow draft in case she needs to be beached for repairs. I told you before, this ship can row itself. Come, I'll show you how. Here, Jason. Take a look down here and tell me what you see.
Ropes, pulleys, oars. I've never seen anything like it.
Of course you haven't. No one has. A ship that can row itself. One man, me, to take the place of 200 hunchbacked oarsmen.
How does it work?
It's taken me half a century to answer that question. More time than we have. Come, I'll show you the deck house. If the ore deck is the heart of this ship, then this room is the head. As long as we have a clear view of the stars, we'll never be lost. I can assign destinations to the various constellations, and this ship will remember how to sail there. And once we've set a destination, the ship will maintain our course without a steersman.
Amazing.
Indeed. Now, let's go below.
Where's he going? Did I lose him? Oh.
You'll find no cramped bunks down here. With the automated oars, we have space to live comfortably. Spacious cabins with room enough for all. Here, there's a chamber to store all your equipment. At the prow end. Well, come, I'll show you.
Yeah, the armor and weapons we collect along the way. Well,
Never had a shrine like this on a ship before. But, as you requested, here it is.
What you've done is wondrous, Argos. I've never seen a finer ship. She has no rival in all of Greece.
I would not boast, but I wouldn't argue with you either. Everything I've ever learned about sailing on the seas, I've put into this ship. There's one thing I'd ask of you in return.
Name it.
Let me sail her for you. I know this ship better than anyone.
Need you have asked, Argos? There's no one else I'd rather have steering this vessel.
Thank you, my king.
One more thing. It's only right that you be forever remembered with your masterpiece. So let it bear your name. I hereby name this ship the Argo. Long may she sail the seas.
Jason, you do me too much honor.
You've earned it, Argos.
Thank you, Jason. Now, I'll leave you to have a look around yourself. I'll be above decks if you need me.
need to talk to, nope. 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 Yep.
I have finished the runes of warding.
So I see.
They are attuned to you, Jason. Only you can remove them. As long as they remain active, neither I nor my powers can leave this room. However, I can still prove harmful to anything inside these walls.
How did you come to be a Black Tower?
My father was King Aries of Colchis. He had no time for daughters, so I was often left to myself. One day, when I was 12, my father decided he would marry me to a neighboring king. My suitor was nearly 60. On our wedding night, I murdered him when he came to my bed. Then I ran. For years I lived alone, but I vowed never again to be powerless. The Black Tongues found me, and at the time what they offered was intoxicating.
Power can be that way.
Eventually I realized there was a price to all things. I had thought I was gaining power, but I was being made a thrall. I was that 12-year-old girl all over again. But this time it was a titan slipping into my bed. It comes and goes in waves. Perhaps we could speak more later.
Of course. I hope you're comfortable here. Let me know if you need anything.
I will.
It's Medea. Oh, the door. Got a load to get out of here. Oh.
That boat will turn heads in every port from here to Athens.
Who says I can't? Hail, sir.
Hail, sir.
Don't bother the warden. Don't mind him, sir. He's just some fool kid.
It's no bother. What's your name?
Sinon. Reporting for duty, sir.
Excuse me?
I'm here to join the guard, sir. You must need replacements after the attack. I'm ready to serve.
How old are you?
Old enough to wield a sword and shield.
But not yet a razor.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Sinon. Come back in a year or two.
King Jason, I beg you. My father was one of your servants. He died in the attack. Now my mother wants to leave her grace. I won't do it. Let me fight for you. Let me avenge my father.
You have ambition, Scion. I like that. But the road to the guard is a long one. I'll put in a word with Captain Iris that you be trained as an apprentice.
An apprentice? But I want to join the guard. I want to honor my father.
All the recruits first serve as apprentices. There's much you can learn by polishing armor and sharpening blades.
You only say that because I'm young. You're making a mistake. One day I'll be the best warrior on all of Iolcus. You'll see.
Strange lad.
Insolent, too.
He means well, I'm sure. Come, Hercules.
Okay, now we're going back to the Confusion Palace. But I think I know a way around now. I have to remember the hall. Like I said, it's been a couple years. Where is he at? Right. Guess the king can't even step over his own flower garden. Have to do the rules.
Jason, I found something.
The way to Delphi?
Perhaps. It's an old chart, crude and rough, but it does show an island marked only as Oracle's Rock. It lies far to the west.
To the west?
I sent the chart down to Argos at the ship. At least it might offer a place to start your search.
Thank you, Uncle.
Jason, what of Iolcus? Your journey may take some time.
You can watch over her, Elias. I trust you.
My place is as an advisor, not a leader.
It won't be forever. Besides, you're more suited to hear petitions than anyone.
If this is truly your will, then I cannot say no. So be it, Jason. I live to serve.
I knew I could count on you. Now all that's left is to take my leave of Alceme in the mausoleum.
Medea should be aboard the ship by now.
We saw Medea.
A former Black Tongue. She has agreed to journey with us. Her knowledge should prove valuable.
Jason, are you sure? Once a Black Tongue, always a Black Tongue.
I trust her. And she'll be watched. Don't worry.
Things have happened so fast. I see great deeds ahead of you, Jason. Do not worry about Iolcus. Anyone who would do her harm must come through me. Jason, will you hear the petitions before the court?
Yes. Call for the next petition.
King Jason will now hear petitions.
The last petition.
The court recognizes Agatha, a shepherdess.
King Jason, it's my boy, Sinon. He's gone.
Sinon? Tell me what happened.
He came home so upset. Said you turned him away. Oh, I don't blame you for that. He's just a boy, and you were only thinking of his safety. I thought his mood would pass, but the next thing I see, he's running off with his things. Shouted back he was going to seek his fortune on Mycenae. Mycenae!
Calm yourself. Even if your son somehow finds his way to Mycenae, there are worse places he could go. King Lycomedes keeps Mycenae secure and orderly.
Oh, Hera, help me! He'll be set upon by thieves! He'll be captured and made a galley slave!
Pelias, send some guards to help her look for Scion.
As you say, King Jason.
He'll be eaten by wolves! He'll be drowned in a shipwreck! Oh, Hera, help me!
The people are content. There are no petitioners this day.
Oh. Now that I know my way around the confusing palace, I can easily,
Any news from my parents?
I told them the truth, Hermes.
I understand. I must mend and see them soon then.
I feel sorry for Ellis.
You were saying?
Like I said, this place is so confusing. Could find the stairs. Come on, move around. Move around. Yeah, this castle is not, or palace.
Humility. Olympus must see that we are humble men, lest such troubles.
So I thought.
Okay, I thought that led me to the,
It's unheard of. Attacking Ulysses.
How can you be so cold?
Your builders are skilled to abbreviate the temple so quickly.
Gods of Olympus, I made to you this vow. I will not see Iolcus again until I have found a way to bring her back. Bless and guide me on the voyage to come. Protect Alceme, and watch over my kingdom until I return.
I think now would be a good time.
Who's there?
Jason, King of Iolcus, Warden of Zeus. I am Apollo.
Apollo.
Your patron gods support your purpose. I speak for myself and my fellow Olympians, Aries, Athena, and Hermes.
A great injustice has been done to you. To murder a bride during her wedding is a crime that defies all virtue.
And it was my descendant who was killed. Alceme is a daughter of Aries. She must be avenged.
Your purpose is an unusual one. To restore the dead breaks rules both human and divine.
Come, Jason. We each will speak to you and grant you our blessings. Approach these statues so that we may speak further.
Wise Athena, your support fills me with hope.
Your path to this point has been a virtuous one. But obstacles lie ahead that will challenge the very principles you hold dear. Take care that in saving your wife, you do not lose yourself.
I understand.
May your spear never be lost so long as your path is righteous. That is my gift to you.
I am honored.
Preparation is the spear whose point is victory. Do not forget.
Sun God, Apollo, I am grateful for your support.
Your purpose is a noble one, driven by a pure and true love. Never lose hope, Jason. Even in the dark times that lie ahead. With hope in his heart, man can accomplish the impossible.
I travel first to Delphi to consult with your oracle.
She will help you find your way.
We are not sure of the route. Can you tell me where Delphi lies?
Delphi cannot be found through any chart. Delphi only exists for those who truly need it. You already know the way to Delphi, Jason. When you set sail, steer where your heart tells you. If your resolve and your purpose are true, you will find what you seek.
Thank you, Apollo.
Remember, Jason, an open mind is infinitely more powerful than a closed fist.
Swift Hermes, thank you for your support.
Let us speak of the unknown, Jason. Let us speak of death, the greatest unknown there is. Your wife has not been given last rites. I cannot guide her to the underworld. In time, her body will return to the earth, and her spirit will lose its way. If she lingers long enough, she will be lost forever.
Then I must hurry.
You interest me, Jason. I admire how you embrace the impossible. Should you accomplish what you seek, all the rules will have changed. I will see that you are given a chance. I will watch over Alceme's spirit and protect her body for a time. Let that be my gift to you.
Hermes, thank you.
It won't last forever, Jason. Remember, sooner or later, all messages must be delivered. Strength wanes, beauty fades, only wit
grows day by day.
Hermes. And the final one, Aries. It's probably Zeus.
Aries, Lord of Battle, I thank you for your support.
Perhaps you can find a way to bring her back. Perhaps not. But there is one thing certain. The Black Tongues will stand against you. The only question a warrior ever need ask is, who is my enemy? Now that you know yours, put your mind to the battle ahead. I'll count every Black Tongue death a worthy offering.
And what of your boon, Aries? Have you nothing to offer Jason before his quest?
Boons. Unlike you, Athena, the Lord of Battle does not offer gifts. The Lord of Battle rewards the worthy.
I would think Jason's actions following the murder of his wife would have pleased even you.
Against Ionians. Ha! Let him fight my own warriors. Then I'll judge his worthiness. Warning! To the west of your palace lies the cave of Alceme. Long has it been sealed, and with it the challenges that lie inside. Go there if you wish to earn my boon. A warrior who thinks long lives short. Trust your instincts, Warden.
You have spoken with each of your patron gods. May your deeds be honorable.
Your actions just.
Your battle valorous.
Yeah, that's Zeus.
And your travels fraught with excitement.
We will be watching, Jason. Now, everything depends on you.
Okay, I need to get the blessing from and now Hercules
I've been
joins.
thinking, Jason.
You and me both.
The road ahead may be long and difficult. What I mean to say is, I want to help.
You've already done more than I have a right to ask. Hercules of Thebes, I thank you. I am forever in your debt.
There's no debt between friends. I know you do the same for me.
We may have to check with Argos, see how much weight his ship can handle.
Very amusing.
Yeah, Herc is the dude. I'm gonna keep him on the team. You know, I know you can switch between Hercules and Achilles and Atalanta.
I think they were sending a message to all. They were sending a message to all of Greece. We must prepare for war.
Okay, that's the training grounds. Dead end.
So young.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Well, my nephew, go with the gods, and may you find what you seek.
Yeah. That's right. There we go.
Here we are. The challenge of Aries awaits inside. What do you think, Hercules? That boulder too big for you?
What? That overgrown pebble? Nothing to it.
I must go alone.
Right, and I'll wait for you here. Watch yourself from her.
Oh, come on, I hate you. Power it out. The mace ends things quick. Well, come on. Take that! Wow.
A warrior's heart beats inside your chest. So may your warrior's hardiness be as strong as the stones that surround us. My boon to you.
Thank you, Lord Aries.
One more thing. The one-time black-tongued witch who now sits in your ship must be protected. Without her, you will have no hope of success.
What do you mean? Aries?
The gods work in mysterious ways. We gotta
I
protect
take
her.
it you passed Aries' test.
If I hadn't, I would have never left the cavern.
Ah, Aries. Something different about you. You look healthier, stronger. What happened in there?
Aries gave me his boon. A warrior's health and hardiness.
Now that's a boon that should prove useful in the journey ahead.
Good though. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was... Yep, I was going the wrong way again. No, I'm being blocked off by a bunch of fish cages. I have to talk to this guy.
May Athena's 5 virtues be with you.
Row us out to the ship, Nestus.
Of course, sir.
Jason, your uncle had a chart sent down.
What do you think, Argos? Look accurate?
It looks ancient is what it looks. If we follow it, we'll be going further west than anyone's ever sailed before.
Never mind the chart. I know the way.
All right. Then I suppose we're ready to sail.
Set an eastern course. I'll tell you when we need to adjust.
But your uncle's chart indicates Delphi lies to the west.
East, Argos. Delphi lies to the east. I know it.
As you say, Jason.
time has come. We make for Delphi, land of Apollo's oracle. To sea.
Yep.
No warden has ever fallen in battle on Milken soil. Once we set sail, that protection will leave you. You may never again know the grace of Zeus.
Everything I know tells me this is the right thing to do. If Zeus disagrees, then let him act as his conscience dictates.
I understand. Well, Jason, this is how legends often start. Aboard a ship, heading out to sea. You should have brought a poet.
How quickly the prophecy has come to fruition.
Yes, Master Pelias. But what of your nephew? What if the oracle shows him a way?
Let him search. Don't you see? He's left the island and taken that traitorous witch Medea with him. We could not have dreamed for better circumstance.
Master Pelias, you wish to speak with me?
Captain Idas, you have retired, I hear.
I am guiding my successor. When he is fit to assume command, I plan to step down. Yes.
Iolcus will miss your leadership, but there is one task more that she must ask of you. Despite your investigation, I still wonder if some of our own people didn't aid the assassin. Impossible. I pray that you're right. Nonetheless, redeploy all existing members of the Guard to the southern plains. We will establish a new and trustworthy force to secure the palace.
Sir, my men are loyal.
I did not ask for your opinion, Captain. The safety of Iolcus is my duty now. That is all.
Go, Skiav. Follow Jason to Delphi. Let us hear what the Oracle tells our young king. It will be as you say.
Okay. Okay, I guess this is going to be right. Like I said, Apollo keeps you healthy.
Yes.
We have arrived at Delphi.
I will await your return. Remain alert. Oracles are not to be trusted.
I'll hear what she has to say, and then pass judgment.
Even still, pay close attention to her words. Hidden truths will lurk behind every phrase.
Medea. The door. A buddy Hercules.
Very few ever see these shores. Remember, Jason, what an oracle says and what an oracle means are not always the same thing. This place is like a tower of rock. Looks like we might be in for some climbing. This place is like a tower.
Delphi, sacred isle of Apollo. The light of truth pierces the mist that clouds the minds of men.
Greetings!
Our second hero.
A talking satyr.
Satyr, I am Jason, king of Iolcus. This is Hercules, son of Zeus.
Is that right?
We've come to see the oracle.
Well, that way leads to the oracle. Eventually.
Thank you, Hercules.
I wish you good fortune in the caves ahead.
Why? Is there some reason we would need it?
Hold on, I'll take a look.
Hercules, wait! What exactly do you need?
Hail, King Jason!
Lieutenant Platon? What are you doing on Delphi?
That's a question I put to you, sir. I speak for the people, your people, who wonder why you've left us. Why you've abandoned your kingdom and your duty. What if there's another attack, and Iolcus is without its warden? How could you do this?
My duty calls me away, Platon. I must ensure justice in our land. And a great injustice has occurred. I travel to restore our queen, and to undo the wrong that has been done us. I will show the world that no attack on Iolcus can succeed. The gods willing, I will not be long away. Platon, what is this place?
I see Jason begat a trio who 50 years ago.
Jason, there you are. Lost you back there for a moment.
Why did you run off?
This place is strange. I'm seeing things.
Yes. I saw a guard from Iolcus.
I saw worse than that. Death. Destruction. I've seen that this voyage will be the last for some of those who join you. I'm with you until the end, Jason. But others who may stand with us, I worry too much will be asked of them. Are you willing to trade a life for Alceme's? A friend's life?
I won't hide the difficulty of what lies before us, or who stands in our way, to anyone. If they're still willing to help after they know the truth, I cannot refuse them.
Hercules?
Hercules!
Hercules!
I see Jason, King Hercules.
Alceme.
Jason, I'm so cold.
I will find a way to bring you back.
I'm alone and dark, lost and adrift. Why have you denied me my final rites? Why have you left me to wander in the abyss? I'm so afraid.
You are not Alceme. You're another trick of the cave. Alceme is strong, full of courage. She has the fiery blood of Aries in her veins. Begone, treacherous spirit. You may have stolen her image, but your words betray you.
I see Jason.
The Cave of Doubts. The most difficult questions to answer are those left unasked. You cannot confront ignorance unless you first confront the truth.
You made it!
Hercules, is it really you?
After I ran in, I started seeing things. That's about when I realized rushing ahead wasn't the brightest idea. I turned back to find you. There was only the cave and its tricks.
Tricks won't stop us now. Come.
You've overcome the Cave of Doubts. Well done.
You again.
Many who come here seeking answers don't have the resolve to ask the questions.
Who are you, sailor?
You may call me Pan. I am a friend of the Oracle. She is waiting for you ahead, just a little further.
Is Delphi your home, Pan?
Now and again. Live as long as I, and you accumulate many homes. This place serves when I'm feeling weary with the world. Someone always comes along who reignites the passion to journey out again. But now you should continue. The Oracle is expecting you.
I like Pan. He's probably my, after Hercules and Atlanta, I think he's probably number 3. The Oracle.
Yes. Older than you think.
You're the Oracle? How old are you? That's a bit unsettling.
A foolish question. I'm the Oracle.
How did you know what we were going to? Foolish question.
Oracle of Apollo. I am...
Jason. In fact, you are many Jasons. Each instant countless Jasons die, and countless are born anew. Does this Jason know what he seeks?
My wife, Alceme, restored to me alive again.
Restored to you? You think your thread entwined with hers forever? Threads unravel, threads entangle,
threads are cut.
You have not said what I seek is impossible. And by that, I infer there is a way. How?
The Golden Fleece.
The fleece?
An artifact of untold power. Only the fleece can undo death.
But the fleece has been lost for centuries.
Do you know where it is? How can I find it?
Search under every stone upon the earth. You will not find it.
Then how?
You will need a guide.
3 guides.
Each a vessel of divine blood.
Do you mean to say these guides are the descendants of the gods?
The blood of 3 holds the key.
Athena, Hermes, Aries. Seek out their bloodlines.
Bring one descendant from each of these gods here to Delphi. Then, the way to the fleece will be made known to you. But will that be an answer?
Or just another question?
Wait! Who are these descendants? Where do I find them?
Come now, aren't you being a little hard on them? Even if they knew where to look, the task ahead is nigh impossible. She's coming around to it. Give her a moment.
How can you tell?
3 islands you must visit. Mycenae, proud land of Aries, where a city hungers to see vengeance in its fierce arena. Saria, wild domain of Hermes, where both predators and mysteries lurk deep within the jungle. Kithra, lost island of Athena, where the echoes of a distant past haunt both swamp and temple.
Mycenae, Saria, Kithra. There your destiny will be forged.
Can you tell me more of these places?
Revealing too much may alter the course of events.
So may revealing too little.
Choose one of your destinations, and we will grant you one last gift of insight.
Tell me more of Saria.
Untamed land of Hermes. You will need to see with new eyes to pierce its secrets. The one who came before me will share her prophecy of final time. Trust your guide. The one who hunts will be an ally. The beast will bear a mark. I suppose this means you will be leaving us, Pan.
I believe Jason's quest will be an epic tale filled with great deeds and worthy heroes. Perhaps I too may have a part to play.
You will, Pam.
Coming with us?
If you have me.
Pan will speak for us on your journey. He will prove useful to you.
I do not doubt that. Welcome aboard the Argo, Pan.
The Argo. Jason and the Argonauts. There's a fine title for a tale.
It's time we leave. To the ship.
That was a short one.
We have said all we choose to say.
For now.
I guess we could walk all the way back.
The Oracle of Apollo, a beacon of vigilance to light the way. Be you a mirror to reflect that light, and you will be blessed in the eyes of the sunlight.
Soon we'll slowly regenerate health. Of course, you can't see what's going on with the,
I know of Mycenae. It is a land of Aries, and the homeland of my wife. King Lycomedes is the one I seek there. He is of Aries blood.
Lycomedes is not the understanding type.
What of Saria and Kithra? Do you know them, man?
Saria is a wild jungle land, isolated and far removed. I know only that there are satyrs there. As for Kithra, I have been there before, long ago.
I hear it's a cursed island.
But it wasn't always so. In fact, it was once home to the Golden Fleece. But now, it's said no living thing calls Kithra home.
We'll find out for ourselves the truth of all these places. Come, the Argo awaits. At last, we have our purpose.
oh, there it is. Stop at Kithra, and I'm going to call it a night. Not at Kithra, but at Sargon. Loading.
I have been thinking on what you told me of the Oracle's message.
Any insights?
No. I still cannot fathom why the blood of the gods is needed. The Oracle didn't tell you everything she knows. I'm sure of it.
She said enough to start us on our journey.
Yes, a journey without a clear destination. I will meditate more on this.
What is this other room? Going the wrong way again. See what Pam and Hercules are doing.
I've heard many tales of your great deeds, Hercules. Perhaps I could hear them again, directly from the man who did them.
I'm no poet, Pan. I'm sure what you've heard already is better said than anything I can muster.
Ah, my friend, not so. A man can always tell his own story better than anyone can tell it for him. A poet's imagination is a pleasant substitute for what he doesn't know. But when you tell your own tale, you know everything.
Hadn't thought of it that way.
I would rather a mute communicate his experience than hear a practiced bard guess on his behalf.
All right then, we'll swap tales over dinner. I'm sure you have a few of your own. It is a strange path we find ourselves on.
Strange even for you, slayer of the Lernaean Hydra and the Lion of Nemea?
Yes, even still.
Captor of the Cernaean Hind and the Erymanthian Boar?
Very funny.
Master thief of the mares of Diomedes and the apples of the Hesperides.
Are you finished?
How many is that? 6? I'm only halfway through your labors.
Just you wait. My labors are going to look like scullery chores by the time we're through.
I like that.
Ah, life at sea. I was just beginning to miss it. You came at a good time, Jason.
It is customary for the captain to know the passengers on his ship. Tell me something of yourself.
We have a long voyage ahead of us, but even still, I doubt there'd be enough time to tell you everything. Let's just say I was born long ago and far away, and since then, I've traveled farther still.
They say satyrs choose how long they live. Do you still count your years?
Oh, I lost count long ago. I count by centuries now. I've at least one of those for each of my fingers.
How is that possible?
The world is a better place with mysteries in it, I think. Suffice to say, I still feel young at heart, particularly when surrounded by good company. I've been feeling quite spry since coming aboard, I must say.
How do you know the Oracle?
Oh, I've been friends with many oracles. The current one is quite new and yet quite promising. Most men find her speech unsettling, but I find it an invigorating web of memories. We keep each other company now and then, that's all. Delphi is a great place to meet interesting people. The Oracle has such fascinating visitors.
Make yourself comfortable, then.
I'll leave our destination to you. Perhaps I'll catch up on some sleep.
Yeah, that's Hercules.
The route to Mycenae is well known to me. It is a major port after all. Saria is just a small dot on the map, isolated and out of the way. Kithra appears only on the oldest charts. No one sails there anymore. They say it's haunted. Have you decided on our destination, Jason?
Let's go for Atalanta first.
Head for Saria. We'll find the bloodline of Hermes first.
As you say.
Listen closely, Skiav. If I'm frustrating this, for eating your replacement. I want him dead. I want his shield.
and that ship returned to Iolcus.
We have engines close enough to reach Saria before them. See that they are there to welcome him.
Nice intro. Now we're saving. Have a good day, everybody.